Unbelievable, all revealed. How Atiku is blocking the People Democratic Party from returning to power. This is what our very own brother Deji Adeyanju has got to say. He said from what he sees now, all that is happening, Atiku Abubakar, probably is working with some people, and he's working against the party. You know, there's a popular adage that says you cannot beat against the tides. Anyway, we are hearing now that Peter Obio, Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, they are all working to ensure that they get, their party, or they get into Aso Rock. But for PDP, the very presidential candidate, they said is the one working against the party, and is fighting against the tide like someone blowing the wall. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The conveyor of the concerned Nigerian movement, Deji Adeyanju, has accused the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, of blocking the chance of the party in 2023. According to Deji Adeyanju, his only interest at heart. His only interested is in his heart, and not the interest of the main party. And this is why he's working against the party. He stated that the former vice president wants to be on the ballot box every time, but has no struggle in place to win. The political activities condemned Atiku for not supporting PDP during the just concluded election in Ekiti State, and wondered why he is not back to support the party in Osun State. He noted that while the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is clamoring for support for the party in Ekiti and Osun State, Atiku is nowhere to be found. And this is a man that wants to win the election. He took the party's presidential ticket from those who could possibly win it, the likes of Wike and others who have real interest of winning the party and bringing the party back to power and prominence, but he took it from them. This is exactly what is going on now. Adeyanju, in an interview with Daily Post, said he sees the All Progressive Congress winning the 2023 election because there is no level of seriousness from the opposition. Our very own brother Atiku is nowhere to be found. Atiku did not come to Ekiti. Atiku did not come to Osun. And now he wants people to trust him. This is where he needs all he can. He said from this conduct and behavior, Atiku has only his interest at heart. And anytime you look at it, there is no way you can tell that a man who scored almost 11 million votes will refuse to go to court, even for one day, on the matter. We saw how Buhari constantly and consistently was at every sitting of the Court of Appeal, Supreme Court, pursuing his case. He was there with lots of supporters. That is someone who is serious about business. Our very own brother Atiku was nowhere to be found. Atiku has become a serial candidate. He wants to contest every elections. He just wanted to be on the ballot box. I'm yet to see his level of seriousness and strategy. He never went for a single court section with Buhari. That's why I was the first person to call him out. How can you lose an election and then go and spend 3 years in Dubai? Muslims just had big Salah, and Atiku is not in the country. People were meeting, strategizing, and preparing for elections, but Atiku is nowhere to be found. This is sad, and this is very unwelcoming. Are you sure this man is ready for the election, or just like seeing his name in the ballot boxes? Muslims were having Salah, political parties were strategizing, Atiku not there. Muslims just concluded that, and this is someone who is in the front line in the presidential election. He was not even in Ekiti and Osun. If Oshun is already a few days away, he was still missing in action when everybody gathered for their governorship candidates. There are indications that this man is not serious, and that is why I say, except bearing any last-minute dynamics, I see APC losing. I see APC winning the election because the level of seriousness I expected from the opposition is not there. 6 weeks after presidential primaries, obedient people are still making noise on social media. They are not anywhere in the country, not building any structure. They are just insulting people online. Konkoso has the same thing, and he's doing aside from granting interview, nothing particular. So there's no seriousness from this party. Adeyanju has said, all I see is people who are not sincerely serious and want APC to win. Their actions is showing that they are giving this over to these parties. So this is what, DG Adeyanju, this is his own conclusion, and this is what he has to say. He said these people are not working. These people are not doing what they should do. These people are not preparing. All they are doing, and all they are preparing for, it doesn't show sign of seriousness. He said Kwankwaso is just granting interview, obedient 6 weeks after primaries, that they are not on ground to start campaign and all that. That is only APC that have started any real campaign. I can't see the campaign APC have started. I honestly know that, APC chose a vice presidential candidate, which means a lot of noise because the person he chose, a lot of persons, a lot of Nigerians are not happy with the choice of a Muslim ticket. Other than that, I can't see any real campaign. But again, to be quite candid, Atiku has not really shown that level of seriousness. Atiku has not shown it. And it's sad that he took the mandate from those that could potentially, sincerely and truly be happy. Okay, that really, really wanted it. The likes of Wiki, and the rest of them. He took the mandate from them. He took the presidential primary ticket of his party from them. But guess what? Taking it from them does not mean that he's ready. Somebody, look at the analysis, DG gave. Atiku won the presidential primaries with 11 million plus votes. But guess what? He did not attend one court session. Buhari, according to DG, attended every court session with supporters and the rest. I know that our judges say they are not even people that are nice or anything. Only God knows who really won that election. Because we know that Buhari was not voted for. He has spent 4 years, and the 4 years has shown to Nigerians that it was an ardent failure. Okay, he said Kwankwaso is granting interviews left, right, and center, and Kwankwaso is really doing nothing. He said, the others are just there. They are not really doing that very thing that could potentially, that is not saying it. But Deji, I want to say something to you. That's your opinion. That's what you feel. That's what you think. Okay, and you have a right to your opinion. And I get it. Trust me, I totally get it. However, you can't say obedient are just insulting people on social media. You can't say that they are just insulting people. I beg to differ, because those who are standing for either, for Peter Obi or for any other political parties, one thing they don't want to see is that people come up and begin to insult Peter Obi, telling him the party have no structure, blah, 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 blah. He can never win. You can't say that yet until the elections are done and dusted and we are sure who is winning. Okay? You can't say that yet. And until the elections are even done, we don't know who the winner will be yet. So that's the Adeyanju's position, and it is high time we begin to look at things rather very, very critically and be sure. Bye for now.